Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Black Coffee Finance. My name is Henry, and today we're going to be talking about why I'm starting this channel. But first I want to note that today's video is powered by Atomic Coffee Roasters and their Space Cadet blend. They're not the sponsor of this video, but their coffee is delicious. So this is my first YouTube video, and I started this because I love talking about money, personal finance, stocks, early retirement, and business, but I don't personally know anyone in real life that likes to talk about these things, so I figured I'd just talk about it with you. Just to note, I'm not a financial advisor or CPA or anything like that. I'm just somebody that loves tracking finances and looking for ways to increase income and decrease spending. A lot of people feel trapped in low-paying jobs, like they can't afford anything and there's no way out of their debt or to build any net worth. And there's definitely truth to that. A large swath of Americans can't afford a $400 expense. 58% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved. Millennials have a median emergency savings of just $2,000. 20% of Americans don't save any of their annual income. And 50% of American households live paycheck to paycheck. Only a third of families maintain a budget, and Americans on the whole have a total of $1 trillion in credit card debt. All of these stats are at least in part due to a lack of any mandatory formal education about personal finance, and most people just learn what they know about managing money from their parents. And since a large proportion of adults don't themselves know how to manage their finances, it's just a vicious cycle that is basically just doomed to repeat itself, and I want to see what I can do to help break that cycle. My goals with the channel are to educate and inspire people to save more money, make more money, and think more critically about their financial decisions, both big and small. On a personal level, I just want to have fun making videos, learning how to edit. Primarily, I would just be incredibly proud if I could help even one person turn their financial situation around. So my wife and I currently work 40-hour-a-week jobs, and fortunately both of our jobs pay pretty well, and we've been diligently saving and investing. And so we're actually well on our way to retirement. We have quite a ways to go. In fact, I still have six-figure student loan debt, and I want to cover that in a future video. But we also have decent retirement and brokerage accounts, and I'm hoping to share things I've learned along the way while building those accounts. So I sort of want to treat this channel as if I were going to die before my future children were old enough to learn anything about managing finances, and I want these videos to be something that I could leave them to fend for themselves financially. And with that in mind, I'm going to be starting from extremely basic topics that to most people will probably seem pretty obvious, and try to gradually build to more complex and nuanced things like investing strategy, performing due diligence on stocks, early retirement strategies, building different income streams, and so on. And eventually, I want to be able to compile these videos into a playlist that functions sort of as like a personal finance curriculum that you could watch from start to finish and come out the other side feeling much more confident about managing finances. Most people think of retirement age and they think of being elderly, 65 and older. And in fact, almost half of people don't think they'll be able to retire by age 65, and 1 in 5 people don't even think they'll be able to retire until they're 70. So when these people hear about the FIRE movement, meaning financial independence, retire early, they would probably laugh in your face if you told them that you could retire by 45, 40, 35, or even 30. And they would say it's impossible. But that's only because they haven't been exposed to the simple math behind making consistent contributions towards investments and the power of time and compound interest. And so that's pretty much going to wrap up this first video. I just kind of wanted to introduce myself and tell you about where I see the channel going from here. So thanks everybody for tuning in. My plan is to upload a video maybe once or twice a week to start, and then as I get better at making videos, hopefully I can increase my output from there. In the next video, we're going to be covering everything you need to know about checking accounts. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Black Coffee Finance.